Good morning, ladies. Thank you for joining us here this morning. So I see all of us are having a wonderful cup of coffee.
Yes,
Very much. And I would like to take note. I mean, I know I like mine with a lot of cream, so it's a little lighter on the side. But I see Naomi likes hers a little darker. And Catherine just a toot light. So see, we have no issue with that. Everybody has their coffee a different color. It is perfectly fine. But I'd love to talk about skin color, because I know when we come on to that topic and the color of skin, it becomes a little touchy and a little iffy in Jamaican society, you know, with bleaching and so forth. That's become very prevalent, or has been prevalent. But it has affected me. I'll never forget my first job I got. I was 21 years old, went into corporate, and everybody, oh, look at you. You have your little curly hair and your light skin. You're a good man. You're going to get promoted every month. You're going to get promotion and so. But I had to work hard just like everyone else. I had to do my work and make sure my numbers were showing. Because we're in corporate and we know that numbers is what counts. So I didn't understand at that age. I was saying, I went home crying one day because all them were teasing me. No, you're alright, you're good, you don't have to worry, you don't have to do nothing. And I said, Mommy, I don't understand, what are they talking about? I've never really experienced this. I've gone away to college, so I was very integrated into, you know, a multicultural life already. So when I came back and experienced this, I was heartbroken. And you learn, obviously, it's been 20 years since that experience. So you kind of learn to maneuver and live around it. So I never let it get me down, but it made me work harder.
You know, that's funny because most Jamaicans who are dark skinned would think that that's just nothing. I mean, when you look, for example, at the cohort of young ladies and increasingly young men who are bleaching, and they would think, oh, you have a foot in the door, I need to change my skin color to make sure that somebody even notice me. So that's interesting that you had some kind of depression or almost breakdown because, you know, you're like, wow, they're treating me special. And here it is, people from another side of town would say, but I want to be treated that special, so let me just change up the color and see what's happening.
I think, well, my take on it, I think the main issue we have is self-awareness. People aren't aware of their traits, behaviors, feelings, psychological state, where they know exactly what they are, who they are, what their purpose is. Another way of saying it is that a lot of people, for example, you're so bothered or affected by a comment on social media. Your entire day changes, your mood, your feelings because of one comment that says, oh, you're too black or you're brown uptown. And I think the issue really is being self-aware. If you're sure about who you are, you're sure of, as I said, your feelings. What is it that gets you upset? What is it that gets you sad? What is it that keeps you going? What is it that motivates you? For example, my experience, and I just remembered when you were talking, when I was at Fiction as manager, someone from the so-called uptown told my boss that what this black XXXX ... girl doing at this establishment, getting this amount of money because she's black, she doesn't deserve it.
Wow.
But it did something because I was aware of who I am. It pushed me. I said, ready, degree come, get back into school, sharpen your skills, get educated, get into the market and be excellent at what you do, because that's your proof.
Growing up, for me, bleaching is not something that people promoted. You would hide and bleach. So when I came back home and realized that it was the in thing, I remember one day driving on Maxfield and I saw a girl, I mean, absolutely beautiful girl. She had to be maybe 5'10", beautiful complexion, smooth. And when you look at her face, red. I literally started to cry, like tears came to my eyes. People don't realize that we experience it too, you know, like especially in the industry that I work in. I mean, I remember when I just started at my current position, they had like a birthday thing for me, my first year, and everybody decided that they were going to share. And one of the managers said that, you know, when she saw me walk through the door and she said, yeah, uptown brownie, not gonna know her because she have it made, life is good, whatever. And everybody already has stereotyped you and put you in a box. And when they realize that you are not the person that they thought you are, you know, sometimes, fortunately, they're big enough to admit it. But other times, people put you in a box and they stereotype you, and you don't even know it. You know, they have this impression of you or this opinion of you that is completely contrary to who you are because of how you look.
I hear all of you, but let me look. The darkest skin at the table. So again, my experience might be a little bit different. And so if we look at society and be real, the majority of society in Jamaica is of the darker complexion. If we look at the socioeconomic factors, then they are the ones who are at the lower end of the socioeconomic situation. So therefore, the truth is, the experience nationally is that they would have experienced the most struggles and also the struggles of being darker complexion. And the truth is, without that level of education to grow that kind of self-confidence and self-awareness and standing up in front of anyone to say, regardless of my skin color, regardless of where I'm from, regardless of me coming from the deep, dark areas of Clarendon, but I'm still capable of delivering anything anybody else can. I think that's always been a societal struggle. And I think that often, us that are darker, you're right, we don't immediately think that you're going through that struggle because society in general positions the lighter complexion as more advantageous. They have more advantages. So we grow up thinking that. And our aim as we grow up is to say, how am I gonna be like that? How am I gonna show that they're not better than I am?
So that's
and it takes a while, absolutely. It takes a while and growth and education and socializing with different people to really then get to understand that a lot of us have similar struggles. It's just that we don't talk about them.